previously on Custom Fusion.
Yeah, this particular front end we got from DNA Specialties. I know this will fit perfectly and we'll have no issues from the front end standpoint. For some reason, it looks like these covers over here are too long and it's not letting us draw this up.
I just don't know how it can move.
I don't either.
Oh, we're missing something.
Tell them to go back to the drawing board. I ordered a front end and it's not fitting correct, so I'm not sure what's going on here.
This front end's a big deal though. That's gonna hold us up.
We figured out what was wrong with the spacing on the front end. There's these shims that actually go on top of the bearing. When we were wrenching up on it, the bottom triple tree would stop. Well, when you put these spacers on top and figure out how many spacers you need, it actually extends the cups and then that bottom tree is going to come up perfectly. So they actually forgot to send these to us. If we would have had these, we would have known right off the bat what to do. We fixed that problem quite easily also. So we're off and running, the front end's on, and we're ready to rock. All right, right now I'm cutting a piece out. On the bike, there's a bracket, a horseshoe bracket. And basically what we got to do is we got to raise the oil bag a little bit, because what's happening is the top post of the starter is sort of tapping on the bottom of the oil bag. So if we have that, the positive cable's coming right down to the top of the starter. It's going to spark everything and pretty much melt all the wires of the bike. So I'm going to pretty much plasma cut out a new part, which will raise it probably about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. And that'll alleviate that problem. But this is sort of the stuff we run into constantly with doing the custom bikes, and that's why they really take from 3 to 6 to 7 months, depending on what applications we're doing. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now.
What I'm about to do now is use these, what they are is actually a drive belt cut down. They work great for putting on the tire. We tape them to the front wheel or rear wheel. When we set the fender on, that spaces up the fender from the tire. What we'll do is put these on, and then I'll get my fender lined up with the forks and cut out the mounts of the fender so it fits nice. We have this clear plastic. We'll use that to put on the wheels to protect if there's painted or powder coated. We'll put that on the wheels if we're doing any kind of cutting, grinding, or welding that's near the powder coated or painted surfaces. It protects it from being damaged. And then we'll take our dial caliper and measure from the left and right side to get an accurate measurement, and then we make our wheel spacers.
We're going to weld the tabs on the back of the frame for where the struts mount for the rear fender. We'll get that all welded up, and then we'll set the fender on, get it into position, center it with our tire and fender, and then clamp it, and we'll drill the holes, bolt it all up, and then we'll take it all apart and then weld all of it solid. And then I'm going to take and drill 5 holes across the fender above the strut, and that allows me to get a weld from the fender to the strut. What it allows us to do is get a penetration between the fender and the strut for better structure, so it holds up, you know, less movement or cracking.
See, this is the kind of crap we get in. It looks like a piece of that's that.
The heat being so freaking hot out is definitely gonna screw up my day.